Today, we celebrate the memorial of one of the women saints I love so much. You take out the Blessed Virgin Mary and Saint Teresa of the Child Jesus. The next is Saint Catherine of Siena for me. She was born on 25th March 1347 and died 29th April 1380. She lived for 33 years, just like Jesus did. 33 years. And the reason why I love Catherine is the fact that many a time when we hear saints, we think it's a priest, it's a bishop, it's a pope, or quote unquote, what we call in Africa here, reverend sister, a religious sister, or a brother, somebody. Sure, Catherine of Siena was a lay woman, a lay person. What makes her look religious is the fact that even at the time, that was not formalized. What they call the mantillatis, I hope I'm mentioning it well, mantillatis, a group of pious women. Most of them were widows. They were into a life of prayer, piety. And she, at the age of 18, joined these women, entering into a life of configuration to Jesus in a special way. She did a lot of writing, a lot of things in her contemplative life. And as she lived out this, many people began to follow her way of life. This particular group was later formalized as the Third Order of the Dominicans. It's an order for lay people who want to join and follow the spirituality of Saint Dominic. We have some who join other religions, like the Holy Child Sisters. They have the associates, So although you are not, let me say, a religious, in that you are not a sister, you have chosen or you choose to be part of them. In your own life, as you work, in the world, you associate with them and you follow the spirituality they have. Catherine of Siena did that. Fantastic. And her sense of spirituality, an austere life. She would hardly eat. She would always want to take communion. She would always want to live on prayer, live a life of piety, humility, and preach Jesus Christ to others. And even at the time of the Great Schism of the West, when bishops and popes were all political, we were fighting over seats, who will be pope, who will be this, Catherine of Siena gave herself to bring peace into the church. I'm telling you, when people were fighting to be popes, she stood her ground, moved from France, moved where? Just to bring peace, to settle that, to bring peace and joy into the Catholic community. And for me, that is why she is of so much importance, to me. Later on in life, after giving herself totally to Christ, she became a mystic. Those who have revelations, and these are the things she wrote. Within the 18 years till 33 years, so much was written. And that is why she is declared a doctor of the church. In fact, she is the second female woman to be declared a doctor of the church at that time. And Pope Paul VI named her a doctor of the church. Of course, she was canonized many years ago before that, on 29 June 1461 by Pope Pius XII. So for me, it is important that we learn from the life of such a wonderful woman who gave up everything in Italy at the time just to follow Jesus. And I believe that the words of Jesus to us today, he says beautifully, "Whoever loves me will be loved by my Father, and I will love him and reveal myself to him." And that is what Saint Catherine of Siena said. One of the statesmen, she said, so much tremendous meaning is, be who God meant you to be, and you will set the world on fire. Be who God meant you to be, and you will set the world on fire. May Saint Catherine of Siena, pious, holy, adorable, lady like she was, continue to intercede for us in heaven. Amen.